Hi, I'm here at my very first antique booth, and I'm going to take you through the process of actually setting it up, like painting it, showing you what the walls look like, the bare space. So here we go. This is my very first booth. I'll show you. This is the whole thing. It's 10 by 10, 10 feet by 10 feet. I have been getting some hate over publicly saying that I'm going to paint these walls, but they are beautiful. They're just a little rustic for my taste, and I don't feel like they'll make my merchandise pop, which is why I'm painting the walls this color. This is French olive. So I'm going to use a combination. Let's see in my bag of tricks. This was a roller that I already had. It's not the best quality roller, but that's okay. I think it's a 3/8 inch nap, and it's for rough surfaces because I would consider this a rough surface, especially when I get on this wall. That's raw wood, which is why I got a paint and primer combination. I know that I could prime first and it would do better, but I'm really not here to do a coat of primer and two coats of color. Trying to get in and out as quick as possible. What else do I have? Some old paintbrushes that I don't really, care if the wood roughs them up a little bit. Brought some paper towels. Drill in case I need to take out any screws that I don't like the placement, like these, especially since I'm going to paint. Just makes it easier if all the screws are out. What else? I did bring what I have left of this Valspar stain blocking bonding primer because I have this pole here, which will probably not take a regular interior paint without a primer. Extension cord in case I needed it for my light, because it can just be really dark in here to paint without a light. Let's see, paint stir, paint apron just in case, painter's tape just in case. Brought a light timer since I'm going to need to have that in my booth anyway. The lights have to be on from 10 to 6 every day. Let's see, got my painter's 5-in-1 tool to open my cans. Got a hammer to close my cans, but also to take out any nails. Brought some bags to put my used paintbrushes in since I'm not going to wash them out here. A duster because you need to prepare walls before you paint them, and I'm just going to do the best I can. This paint pourer thing in case I need it. My paint tray with a disposable liner, and my roller. You can tell I do a lot of painting. So let's get to it. Okay, 'twas the night before move-in. and all through the house. There was tons of crap all over. For real. Move-ins tomorrow. I'm very excited because I'm getting to move in a day early. No, several days earlier than I thought I would be able to. And yesterday I spent 3 hours painting the booth. So I'll show you what we've got going on here. This is my dining room. I've got my little caddy that I got for $1 back when the dollar store was $1. And I got my cards that I've had for many years. I've got pink and white, and I used these to put inside some picture frames, which are now wrapped up, so I'll have to show you when they're in the booth. Some masking tape, because I put things in my tote with paper, and some of them I wanted to wrap up. Markers, measuring tape, little pins to attach my tags. So now if I have something like, say, this corded basket, I thought it looked nice and kind of elevated it if I put my tag on a string and then threw the material with this pin. And I got the pins on Amazon years ago, so I'm sure you probably still could. Yeah, I've got all my breakables wrapped up in this. I love these totes. We have them in our attic. They're really heavy duty, and they're from Costco. They always have the lowest price on these. I think they're like $8.99, $9.99 on sale, and then at Lowe's they're $12.99. And then, because I love to label everything, the lid says January through March. As I've gone and bought things, I've picked up like maybe, something with a flag on it. And just to keep things organized in my garage, I have a shelving unit, and then it'll have what, that quarter, what I'm going to put out that quarter. So the flag stuff would be like April through June, because I would put the flag stuff out in June for July, if that makes sense. This is a table that I painted. Yeah, I don't know that all this stuff is going to go in the booth, but I'm just going to bring it and see how it goes. These items up here are because I ran out of packing paper. So most of them are tagged, and I got my spreadsheet up on my computer. That's how I keep track of my inventory in Google Sheets. But here's my boxes that I mentioned I got at Costco. I have April through June, July through September, October through December, and tomorrow I'll take the other one. And I don't think you could get any of this done without a truck, honestly. We've got a box of smalls, a step ladder, tables, a shelf, a trunk, a rug, and more. And this isn't even all of it. So stay tuned for move-in. Hey guys, it's move-in day. I didn't get any footage of us actually moving in and setting up, but I'm gonna give you a tour of the booth. It's definitely not full. I still have a lot more to put in here. I have to finish 2 bookshelves that will hold smalls, and I also just in general need to bring more stuff in. So here's the booth. It's kind of a hodgepodge right now. I don't even have a sign up yet. I gotta make that. But I think it looks nice and cozy. It's kind of all over the board right now because I started collecting before I really defined my style. But I'll just show you some of the things I have. This is a newer piece. It's still probably 10 years old though. And it's a Pottery Barn Kids potting table, which I think is so cute. I was gonna put some springy items here if it doesn't sell too quickly. Yeah, I need to put more stuff here. Definitely bringing in more greenery because I have like little bowls and vases that need to be filled. I've got a jute rug that I got on Facebook Marketplace. It's the only thing in my booth that is not for sale because I feel like it's going to get stepped on. It's not going to be in good condition, and I think I paid maybe $40 for it, so I really don't want it to go anywhere. I got this rocking horse from a storage unit. It's from 1982. This awesome library table is circa 1900. It's made out of tiger oak, and it's actually signed on the bottom of the table. I have it priced kind of high because honestly, I don't want it to go anywhere right now. It's a nice big table, and I think it looks great here. This is not how things are going to be on top of the table, but for today, I just put my servingware because we have, the Super Bowl coming up, and then I put some Valentine's Day items because we're in almost the middle of January here right now. Then if you walk over this way, get this table that I refinished in cobalt blue with spray paint. And then I thought the orange really popped here with the blue, so I've got a little Asian vignette. And in these spaces, I have to measure them, but my friend is going to give me some fabric to put in here. Got these awesome yellow lamps that look kind of muted in this video, but they're actually a bit more yellow in person. Some vases that need some greenery. This vase I got for free, so I really can't complain. It's got a huge chip in it that I did not have the missing piece to, so I thought I just couldn't throw it away, so I listed it as is for $10. And once I have greenery in there, like the greenery is going to hit right here, so you won't even be able to see it. I bought some wholesale plants, and I have them for sale here. I just couldn't have some sort of plant, not have some sort of plant in here. I refinished these. They didn't match. One was white, one was wood. And then I put some candles in there, sold separately. This little frame reminds me of when I was a little girl. So cute, porcelain. And instead of putting nothing in there, I cut a nice piece of blush paper from Paper Source, like a cardstock material, and put it in there so that whoever buys it knows exactly what size picture to put in there, and it just looks more finished than if I didn't put anything in there. I have to add to this shelf. This rack, no, it's not a rack, actually. It's a crib mattress, the thing that the mattress sits on in the crib. I'm going to leave it. It was left here for me. I've got one of these clip-on lights that I bought 10 plus years ago when I was first learning photography. It's got a big halogen light in it, and everything's on a timer, by the way. I have a timer up there. It makes a great spotlight, and I think I'm going to bring another one in here and put it on the corner. But if you don't have that on, this corner looks so dead, especially with the shelving and the way the light comes down from above. It casts the shadow of the shelf, so I'll show you the difference without the light. Let me turn it off. Now the camera is compensating for it, but in person, it's really dark. It looks a lot brighter. It's really dark otherwise. So that's it. That's the booth. Oh, I've got this massive trunk too. That's pretty cool. So that's it for now. That's the booth tour. More to come. Day 2 of going to the antique mall to bring some stuff. And I will be glad to get this booth filled up. Let's go.